everyone, it's Tammy, and we are going to be making a card today for Taz's vet. In my opinion, he went above and beyond, and he deserves a thank you card. So that's what we are going to do. Let's see, I am going to use this Bella and Friends set because I think it's really cute. And I was kind of looking for ideas on Pinterest, and I saw this cute Polaroid idea, and I have this tissue paper that I got in a package, and I thought that that might be cute to use. And then I have this glitter paper that is no longer available through Stampin' Up. I thought that might be cute to use. And because Taz is a boy and I had this already sitting out, I thought that maybe I'd use Dapper Denim. I don't know. I'm getting some colors maybe mixed up. I'm not sure yet. But I kind of want to do that Polaroid thing. So I'm going to cut this down so that it's a Polaroid kind of a size, and I am just totally guessing here. Let's go 3 by 4, and then I can cut a square out of here. So let's go like 1/4 of an inch in. I might go a little further, and then 1/4 of an inch if I start this here, and go 1/4 of an inch or a little closer there to, oh, it doesn't go to 1/4 of an inch, so I'm just going to go to about there. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm on my way. And this is kind of what's fun for me about crafting, is sometimes you don't know exactly what you're doing, but you just start. And this time I'm going to try to leave this in here. And I'm not going to do a very good job, so never mind. Okay, I'm going to try to put this cut line even with that cut line, or close to. And then I'll do the same thing over here. That didn't turn out half bad. It's kind of a long Polaroid. And you know what? I didn't even want it with this one. I wanted it with the green one. Oh, goodness. Well, you know what? Here we go. I can cut this out. So that was kind of a long Polaroid. So let me see here. If I made this a little bit shorter, I'll just go with that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure this 2 1/4 approximately by 2 1/4. So I'm going to go 2 1/4, then I'm going to go 1/2 inch bigger. So 2 3/4 by 3 by 3 1/4. Yeah, I think that will be good. Because if this was the Polaroid middle, I'll just line that up like that. That looks all right, right? I want them to be able to see this. Let's see here. So I should be telling you what my vet did. And I told about this in one of my vlogs, but I don't know if you guys saw it. But Taz was coughing, and he sounded really bad. And we just thought maybe he swallowed something that he shouldn't have swallowed. So we were like, well, maybe that's it. You know, we weren't exactly sure. So we were trying to give him the benefit, waiting to see, you know, okay, are you going to be all right, pup? What's going on? And this was happening, I don't know, probably, maybe it started on Wednesday. And come Friday, when I got home from work, actually when Dennis went to work, Dennis lets the dogs out usually in the morning, or the dog, well, yeah, he lets them out in the morning because I work early. So he lets them out when he gets up, and then he said that Taz was sounding really bad, and he wanted to know if I'd call the vet. So when I got home, I got that message, and I thought, well, I'll go ahead and call. And they said that they were open until 7 that night, but they were booked, so they didn't know if they could get to me, but they would call me back no later than tomorrow. So Saturday, I get a phone call from our doctor, and the doctor says, I'm kind of thinking I like this. What do you guys think? I think that's all right. I mean, it's a thank you card. It's not, you know, it doesn't have to be a world class anything. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp on this, and I'll tell you the story as I'm coloring. He said that, well, let's make sure it fits. Yes. He said that it sounded like that Taz had kennel cough, and that is airborne, and that they can just get it, and, you know, it's treated with some antibiotics. And he would leave, and this was Saturday that he called me back, and it was like 12 something on Saturday, and he said that they were closed, but he would leave some antibiotic for me on the door, or by the door or whatever, and if I wanted to get it, I could, and they would just charge me whatever it is, 15-20 bucks for the antibiotic, and then they would just put it back in the hospital par if I didn't come and get it. And I thought, well, how nice is that? So I went ahead and went over there and picked it up and started giving it to him, and he's doing better. It is Monday now, so I don't know when I'm going to get this posted, so forgive me. Tanya's coming today, and there's all sorts of fun stuff, so I'm really not sure. But, so just so you know, if this is late, that's why. But I thought it was really sweet that he went above and beyond to make sure that we were taken care of even when they were off, and he even wished me a happy Mother's Day. I thought that was just super sweet. So I am going to send him a little thank you with the payment, and just tell him that I appreciate what he did, because that's not, in my opinion, that's not an everyday thing. That's a really nice way of adding customer service. So I know that this dog doesn't look anything like Taz, and I'm going to make him like a little gray dog. But he is a cute little dog. It doesn't have to look like Taz to send a thank you card. I just thought it was really sweet of them to do that. And you know, if that was people, they would never have done that. They would have to see you, charge you the office visit, all that jazz. But he just diagnosed him with me telling him what he sounded like. And we're just hoping that Tinkerbell or that Buttercup doesn't get it now too. So these are my Touch 5 markers. I did a video showing all of the differences between the markers that I have, and I can't get it off of my phone. I still have it on there, but I can't download it. It keeps telling me that there's an error, so I am still trying to get that posted. And if I ever can, I will. And if I can't, I guess I will have to just do it again. It just kills me because it's like an hour long. And I know I would remember the same things to say. And it was good. No, I don't really remember, but, you know. There, I think that's pretty cute. Pretty cute, pretty cute. Taz has a camouflaged collar. I'm like, what is this called? I don't think this will work, but no, not really, but it makes it green, so that's cute. We'll just do it green. And I need to make his bone a little bit of a color. I think I'll go in with the color of this blender. Pull some of that out, and then we're gonna make him stand on some green grass. And there's a soft blue sky. Let's see here. This might be too blue. That's purpley. Too purpley. That's way purpley. It's kind of greeny. That's kind of blue. has a piece that's hanging out on it. It's causing a bit of a mess. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm going to cut that piece off of this marker because it's a pain in the Rumpinski. And that's the problem with these markers, is that the lids have a little ledge on them, and if you're not real careful, you can do that to them. And it kind of ruins them. And there's the one that says, "Thank you from the bottom of my heart." I think I'm going to take this little piece right here. And I'm going to take my block. Stick that on there like that, and then I'm going to take, let's see, I have some markers over here. Maybe I'll use this one. I think I'll use this one. Hopefully this will work. I don't know. I've not used the Copics to do this before. I've used Stampin' Up! Markers, so if this doesn't work, I will use the Stampin' Up! Marker. I'm just coloring the words that I want to show. I got a little bit on that, so I'm going to take that off. That's called huffing. And that did not work. Alright. So don't do that at home, kids. That doesn't work. Let's see. Stampin' Up! Markers. Here we go. Ah, here's a pretty one. Thank you. And I didn't even need to huff on it. That is an old retired color. We don't use that one no more with Stampin' Up! And I think what I'll do here I'm being bold, aren't I? Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this down here, and I'm going to use some glue because this glittery stuff is hard to get anything to stick to. So hopefully this glue, and I'm using way more than I normally would, will make it stick. Stuck on you. I'm going to put it this way and just kind of and I think what I'm going to do is sit this on it while it's doing that, and then I'm going to take these And I kind of don't want them to be like perfectly on the card base. I don't care if they're a little roughed up a little bit or raised up a little bit. All right. I think that looks all right, and I'm going to take this and glue this here. I think I'll put that right there in this corner of the Polaroid picture. And then I'll write my little note inside here and thank the vet for going above and beyond to take care of Taz. So it's kind of coming up still. That's glitter. I tell you what, it doesn't like stuff to stick to it. It does not, does not, does not. So just take your time and be patient. And this stamp set is super cute. It is, again, Bella and Friends. It is available now, and it's available in the new catalog as well. It was carried over. And this was actually designed by my upline. She had $1 million in sales, and when you do that, you're able to design a stamp set. And this was hers. And her dog, she has a dog that looks similar to this, named Bella. And she has a little bird, too, named Skittles. And he's like all different colors, so it's perfect. Super cute. So, yeah, if you'd like this, you can shop below. My shop is open 24/7. And I'm just going to let this finish drying, and then I'm going to put a little note in there and a check for his medicine. And, oh, I need to color his little heart, don't I? Let's see. I think I might color that. I might color it this yellowy color. There we go. And put a little T on it. He can't look like Taz, but his name tag has his name on it, or his initial. Well, thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.